Hey guys, welcome back to Titan Souls. This episode we're going to be fighting my two least favorite Titans. Alright, to get these, it's kind of like a Lost Force situation in which you kind of will just keep going on a loop over and over no matter how much you do this. You'll just end up being looped somehow. Unless you just go back, and now we're at the first Titan. Yay, this took me like 30 minutes to find out the first time, and like 5 this time. Or in 5 seconds this time. Oh boy. I hate this Titan so much. You have no idea how much I hate this Titan. Ooh, this is my least favorite, but this entire area is basically my least favorite area in the game. Once we're done with it, we move on to my most favorite. Alright, jump back. Jump forward. Shit, I fucked up. Alright. Well, basically, you're supposed to do exactly what I did, except you're supposed to be going the opposite direction after that. Because then you can cut off the pass, because that does close off after a certain amount of time. Where do my hair clips keep going? Jesus. Man, I have long hair, and it's not like... It's too wavy to just tuck behind my ears. Oh, this is annoying. Boop. There we go. Alright. Now then. Running out of low frame rate for some reason, but at any rate, see, looking at run frame rate, low frame rate, any rate. Yeah, I'm making bad jokes right now because I'm really just in the mood to just kill this Titan and get it over with. I hate it so much. Jump back. Jump back. Roll. Nail in the mouth. Pull it. Grab it. Run this way. Run with it. Run back. Run with it. Run back. Shit. The fucking poison is the worst part about this fight. Because it never goes away until he puts out new poison. And it's not an instant kill. But it makes you ridiculously slow and it sucks. It is the only thing that makes this Titan more challenging than it really should be. And it's so annoying. Because the only way to really hit this Titan is to go the opposite direction. And I think I've said this in the previous episode, but Titans get harder and harder the more you fight, or the longer you fight them for. It's actually optimal to find the quickest strategy rather than the safest. I wasn't running. I thought it was, because the low frame rate anything I was running. So yeah. After like a first phase or so of this guy, he puts out another gas cloud, and then he goes faster and less predictable, and it just gets to the point where he becomes like a real pain to fight. Which is why I have like these super quick fights with Titans. Because most of these Titans can be beaten in just a couple like seconds. This one cannot. It takes like a full 20 minutes to kill this guy. Son of a bitch! The fucking poison like caught up to me. Yeah, see, every time he breathes in, he'll release more poison, and the previous poison doesn't dissipate immediately. You can have like 2 poisons on the screen back to back, and it basically becomes impossible to maneuver. As you saw there though, poison is an instant kill, so if it touches you, don't worry about it. I don't even remember how I beat this guy the first time, I just got stupid lucky. Okay, what if the optimal strategy is to like stand over here and shoot him? So that way his first poison cloud comes this way, and then I can just outrun it going this way. Damn it! You also have to be really close to... I'm dead. You also have to be really close to him in order to even hit him with the arrow. because of the angle you have to shoot it in at. It's such a small opening compared to every other Titan. Well, it's also a small opening, but it's also a small opening and a small target. It'd be like if you were shooting and you had to shoot through a square to hit like a ping pong ball, like a foot tall, foot wide square, and you had to shoot through that to hit a ping pong ball off of a small pedestal 10 yards further than the square. It'd be extremely difficult. I accidentally ran into the spike. So yeah, these Titans are, I'd have to say, the hardest Titans in the game. Like, all the other Titans are pretty easy. The having to go back and forth is actually sort of a huge pain. Just simply because you have to go back and forth every time. It's sort of the worst. I'm not gonna lie, it's sort of the worst. I also was playing with a smoother frame rate than I am now, which I'm running at like 10 frames per second on this fight, because there's like 87 different moving parts to him. And I died because the poison got to me. That's actually really one of the most annoying parts, is that you can shoot him in the mouth, get it perfect, but then the poison can kill you. Because then you have to stand still to pull it. It's kind of like the, it reminds me highly of the fight with the knight we had earlier, where as soon as we shot our arrow, we didn't have any chance to pull it back, because it was just going to be instant kill if we did. So there are times where you end up in these almost no-win scenarios, where you didn't get like the poison far enough, which is why I usually wait 2 stomps to go back. Because then we can lure the poison nice and far away. There we go. Pull, 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 pull. Alright. Oh my god, where'd the arrow even go? And I'm dead. And I think the worst part of the freaking poison is that if it's on you while you're shooting, you have no career shooting. You're just shooting blind at that point. And then you're screwed, because you only have this to guide your arrow. You don't have like a little indicator that goes past the poison. And of course the poison is completely and totally opaque. So you can't see through it at all. Super annoying boss fight. One of my least favorite. Like, I know I say that about a lot of Titans, like, oh, I hate this Titan, it's one of my least favorite. But this one is my least. There are very few other Titans that aren't, like, in the very end of the game that I, like, despise as much as this guy. No, 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 I fucked up. Where's my arrow even? Why did it not come back immediately? Alright. So we now have this actually really big gap to go. I don't even know what we did there. I think we shot off a spiky part, but I have no idea why that worked. Oh my god, again, you have to be super close to them. And the spiky parts stay where they are, and they are lethal even when not moving. That's annoying. That basically just made an barrier for me. That wasn't helpful at all. It was actually more helpful when it was moving, because then it would go up and down. So even when you think you're getting ahead on this boss, you just fall behind. You're just screwed, man, you're screwed. I came into this boss angry, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of like peaked on how angry I can get at this game. Like, this is the most frustrating boss in the game. I will say that right now, without a shadow of a doubt. Even the final boss is easier than this. Oh my god, thank you, God. Holy God. Oh my god. I said God too many times there, but you can see how this boss would be ridiculously difficult. Like, on your first playthrough, that boss is like, it feels impossible. Because it's just, it kind of is. Like, you don't get how to hit it at first. So you die over and over again, and then you realize, oh, I can get it in its mouth while it's doing that thing, and that must be the insta-kill, right? You think, oh, hitting its mouth must be the insta-kill, because at this point, most of the bosses you have fought, because let's face it, you're going to the forest area first. Like, either the forest area or the ice area, all the bosses you fight go down in one hit. There aren't any bosses that take more than one hit at first. But then this one does. Do you just have to go back on this one too? No, you actually have to find your way through. This one, just follow the mushrooms. Yep. See? Follow the mushrooms. Alright. Second boss. This one's just as difficult, because I never really found out a strategy for it. I just kind of... hey, might be wondering, what was with that really awkward cut there? That was really weird and out of place. Well, what happened was... my computer sometimes offers, like, free cloud storage for freaking Asus computers. And that caused my entire game to minimize, which caused Fraps to crash. Luckily, the previous recording isn't corrupted, it just stopped. But, yeah, I don't know how far in it was, I just kind of checked the first few minutes, but let's get this guy again. Like I said, there's no... this guy is actually super difficult. I don't remember how I beat him. It's one of those times where I just didn't have a strategy for this guy going in, and I still don't, because he's really difficult. Like, he's surprisingly, like, more difficult than most of the bosses you'll face, like, most of their bosses. I don't even have, like, an angle to shoot from to give myself an advantage. Uh-oh. Yeah, the pink ones give you that psychedelia effect, and then you just don't know which ones are green. And then you get confused, because all the colors are starting to blend together, and then you're screwed. So the strategy might be to shoot from behind, and then just immediately get another shot off. Maybe. Or shoot from the behind angle. Like, from behind, but also not directly behind. Again, this mushroom is not easy. Yep, I'm dead. Alright. Once more into the Reach. Luckily, after this, we get to my favorite area in the game, which is awesome. Next area is one of the ones I just am deeply in love with. It is so good. All the bosses are so nice. They're not, like, complete and total dickheads like these two bosses are in the forest. I'm glad there's only two of these. I don't think I could do three. Yeah, the optimal way is definitely to shoot from that behind spot, because you can get in front and have visibility on the weak point much quicker. Alright. Man, we gotta do some shrooms, dude. Gotta get high. See the sky. And that was weird. I don't know why I said that. Be high, get to see the sky. You know, looking at the sky would probably be very daunting if you were, like, really high. Like, oh my god, suddenly, like, you're high out of your mind, and suddenly you have to comprehend the size of the universe. Ooh, boy. How did I miss that? I may have needed to go a little further back. That was a good angle, though. And I did almost shoot it. This game is slowly claiming my mind for its own. Alright. Whee! There's even little grass effects as you run, like little grass gets kicked up. This game has a lot of really nice small touches like that. And shadoop, badoop, badoop. I shot way too early and at the wrong angle. Alright, so now I actually do have a viable strategy for this guy. The thing about strategy is that it's all in the execution. And we're gonna execute this fucker. We're gonna fucking shoot him a goddamn weak point eye thingy that's on him. Because I want to be done with this boss. I want to be done with this area, to be honest. I don't like this area of the game. Like, the final boss is pretty difficult too. But these last few titans in this area, I didn't even shoot. I hit the shoot button and he didn't shoot. Is my controller okay? Did it come unplugged? Need to check all the... That was weird. I hit X and my guy didn't shoot. That's not supposed to happen. That's really weird. If anyone ever tells you rolling isn't faster, then they're not, like, your friend. You need to completely, like, discommunicate them, or excommunicate. I wasn't running. That was my bad. That had nothing to do with the controller, or me not... That had nothing to do with the controller, I should say that. That had everything to do with me hitting... like, not hitting A when I was supposed to. Which was basically the beginning of the fight. I should have been running that entire time. The moment I shot that, got my air back, I should have been bolting. Oof. Alright. Oh, that is a good strategy. Alright. So that's the, pro strat for that guy. Nope, we cannot run it. Just like Shadow of the Colossus, it will get you. Holy crap. Alright. So that does it for this episode. But, you know, just to cut it out, and so that way, because no one really watches these things to the end, I know you guys. You guys are done watching Simone, I killed the second Titan. Maybe even the first. Maybe the first time I died to turn this off. Who knows? But, since this is the end of the episode, we'll just do our transit now, so that way you guys can see how, like, where it is. Because we were there earlier. We were there way earlier. I think I made a note of this last episode, or the episode before that. But we were actually in the area we agreed at, but yeah, it's just the lava area that we passed earlier with the elevator. I just didn't feel like doing it at that time because it's one of my favorite areas, and I'd rather keep it for last, just to give myself a more positive outlook on the bosses after it. Alright, so how you get down to the lava area? You either take the elevator in the ice area, or you cross this little waterfall. Now, if you look, there's a little bit of grass missing, a lot like when we found the other Titan, the one that didn't fight us, that just talked. Of course, when you're going downstairs, you just roll, because you will just keep rolling, and rolling is the fastest way. Now we go down. This is actually a shortcut to get to this, not the intended way you're supposed to get here, but just hold the down button. And in we go into the next area. Of course, this episode doesn't end until I get to the, the lava area, but we'll get there. Whee! Dum-dum. Yep, here we are in the lava area. This is actually the slower way down, I'm not gonna lie. Probably the faster way up, but the slower way down. There's a lot of areas like this where you do have like two paths in this area where it's like, oh, you can go up or down. Alright. I'm Terrain, I'll see you guys later. Stay more righteous, rate, contract, good stuff. And next time we'll be doing the lava area. Oh, excuse me. See you then.